let me know if you can hear me well. I'm just going to go ahead and start off and not waste any time. So in the description, I've got a link for this deal right here, the LG 34UM 69G 34-inch ultra-wide monitor. This is an amazing deal right here. I've never seen it come this low before for a 34-inch monitor. Now, it's a 2560 by 1080 resolution, so a little higher than 1920 by 1080, which is a good thing because 34 inches is a big screen, so it's going to be a similar PPI to like what, a 25-inch, I want to say? I could be totally wrong, because I remember the 29-inch that has a 2560 by 1080 resolution has similar PPI or pixels per inch pixel density to like a 23-inch monitor, if I'm correct. Either way, I own the LG 29-inch. I love this deal too. $274 is a good deal because it has a 75 hertz refresh rate and a 1 millisecond response time. AMD FreeSync, I don't even know why that's even advertised, but FreeSync is available. There's an HDMI display port. Apparently there's no USB-C though, so don't be, this is misinforming, because the only bad reviews I've seen are mainly because it's not USB-C compatible. But besides that, most of the reviews have been positive for this monitor. And don't worry about the comments, I'll check it out in just a moment. So yeah, it's, what do you call it? The reviews seem pretty nice on this. So some of the stuff I read is that it's a good monitor in color and performance. Extra real estate is used by most of his games. So yeah, not all the games may be used in the 21:9 aspect ratio, but the ones that are, like Witcher 3, boy, is it beautiful. It's an experience of its own. Now, one downside with these ultra-wide monitors is that usually when you're watching a video on YouTube, you tend to have big black bars on the sides. Because, you know, most of the videos are made in 16:9 aspect ratio. But anyways, that's that. Let me check out the comments here. Hey, Ryan, what's going on, Cube Master? Clorox Bleach, my boy. What's going on, Pookie Stan? Pookin Stan. Okay. What? So Cube Master asked me, and we're going to go ahead and check it out here, but Cube Master asked me a question here. What mobile do I use? What mobile phone do I use? Well, the mobile phone I use is a Galaxy Note 3. I don't like it. I'd like to get rid of it if I can, but it's like, I don't want to pay for, I don't want to do down payments and stuff like that if I'm going to be on a contract. Usually I preferred when they used to have, what do you call it? What was it? It's like $0 down, like, or not $0 down, but it's like you just paid $0 or like $200 up front or $100 up front instead of, you know, $24, $29 every month or $20 a month, whatever it is. I don't like doing that. Well, anyways, this retail store, I was looking through some of these deals for Staples, and it looks pretty promising. Now, I have a link down below for this where you can click on the flyer yourself. It's in the description link, or the link is in the description. So if you click show more somewhere. So starting off, you know, some of these deals look pretty good. Now, an HP Pavilion laptop with Intel i5 processor. Now, this is like, it's alright. I mean, it's got a 7th gen Intel i5 7200U and a 1 terabyte drive. It's actually, I gotta say, it's a good price, $370. And it's got Intel HD graphics 620. So that's pretty I mean, Intel HD graphics, it's nothing to boast about. It's relatively okay, I want to say, but 8 gigs of RAM and i5 on a $370 laptop, man, that is a steal right there in my opinion. And then the other front thing that's notable is the Dell 27-inch monitor here. Now, I think this isn't a great monitor. If you're looking for size, I don't remember if it was this one or some other ones. I've been looking at so many monitor deals lately, so it's like I tend to forget about it. Okay, I guess it is this. Okay, didn't come with HDMI cables. That's what it was. There's no way to mount it to the wall without a $30 adapter. Well, yeah. Pick this up, a new high-end monitor. Works well. These weren't the reviews I was looking for. Was it? I think it was on Dell's website. Or Costco. Yeah, it was Costco's website. So, yeah, the reviews were, let's see. Yeah, 3.7 out of 5 stars. It's not bad. Not great, but not bad either, I want to say. But let's look a little more into it, why it wasn't good. So people are saying it's very good for the price, and I would think so based on the specs I saw. And I'll go back to the specs in just a moment. I just want to see some of the more negative reviews. But yeah, a lot of them are positive. They're great for the value. People say, no good, don't waste your money. So after 3 weeks old, it stopped. He started having problems, this and that. And some other people had some other problems. And then there's no VESA mount, missing parts. Okay, but the thing is, a lot of these reviews, they got negative, they got downvoted mostly. So that tells me that this is actually a good monitor still. And I would think so. So this is something that I would personally pick up too. And by the way, let me clarify something. A lot of these items that I talk about are stuff I would personally pick up. So the Dell 27-inch monitor, it's a regular 1920 by 1080 monitor with a 6 millisecond response time. It's one more than 5 millisecond. I don't know if you'll be able to see the difference. But it has a 75 hertz resolution. It has 75 hertz, 16 by 9 widescreen aspect ratio. Okay. And so, yeah, some other things. It's just a regular 1080p monitor, but it has a 75 hertz refresh rate. So that's pretty good. And for the screen size, 27 inches for $100, that's a nice deal. Now, these other things, I was looking at this. The HP Stream laptop, this is something I might pick up, except I don't like the fact that it has a dual-core Intel Celeron. Ugh, Celeron? When's the last time we've heard about those? Yeah, so the dual-core Intel Celeron, if this is better than the Intel Atom X5 Z8350 processor, Z8350 or Z8300 processors, like the Cherry Trail processors, if you guys know what I'm talking about. If this performs better than those, then I would say this is probably a buy. I'm not sure. I can't guarantee it. The things that I do like about it is that it's got 4 gigs of RAM, and it's a 14-inch display. So that's actually a good for its price, because usually otherwise you would see like 2-in-1 tablets going for this at 10 inches, 10.1 inches. And those are also fine too, but a 14-inch display is bigger and better, I would like to say. I'd prefer the best one is like between 11 to 13 inches. I think that's nice to carry around, but yeah, to each his own. And we also have a HP laptop here. Oh yeah, I was looking through this one. I think this is also an interesting deal, worth looking at. The HP Pavilion laptop with an i7 7500U processor. Now, of course, it also has Intel HD Graphics 620, so nothing too special there, but it's got 12 gigs of RAM. So that's actually, I want to say that's impressive for the price. Not the best. I don't think it's the best. I think yesterday what we saw with the Acer Aspire E5 that had 8 gigs of RAM, an i5, and a 940MX inside. That can play games better if you're looking for gameplay and stuff like that. And yeah, so moving on, if we look down a little, we have some decent deals here to look at. The Google Chromecast is available for $20 like in many other places. And then we've got Amazon Echo going for $30, and Amazon Fire 7. So these are deals that you may have seen in other places like Walmart, Target, Best Buy, but Staples is also having them. And then I think this is interesting. True wireless earbuds going for $20. Now, in the next few months, you may start to see some reviewers, including myself, review these type of earbuds, and they usually go for about, I want to say about over $50 from what I recall. So this is not a bad pickup, but I don't know about the sound quality or anything about these. And again, I'm not an audiophile, so can't say too much on them. I personally wouldn't pick up the Echo 2nd generation. I really don't see what's so special about it. And then I wouldn't pick up these. Actually, if you're a Star Wars fan, collector's edition, I guess that's up to you. I just don't think buying toys are worth it right now. I think they're going to come down in price in December, early December from what I recall. You also have these deals here, McAfee Antivirus 2018, and it says 1 cent after easy rebate. Now, usually, whenever I've done rebates, they're not usually easy because I've gotten them declined before, so for really dumb reasons, but that's how it is. I like this one for $19.99 for the Norton Security Deluxe. I think, if I'm correct, this comes down to $20 on eBay. So for the five devices, Norton Security Deluxe. I remember I bought this for, I think it might have been $29.99, and then I saw it come down for $19.99 because I use Norton, so I would know about this. And so let's go to the next page here, and let me actually check out 1 second. Give me 1 second here, guys. Yeah, I'm just sending my thing out that I'm live streaming. Give me 1 second here. Oh, shoot. It didn't take it. Whatever. Yeah, so the next deals we have here is the... actually, I don't think there was anything too special. Now, of course, there's this right here, the Dell laptop with an i3 processor, but it's like, you already have one with an i5 that would be better. Yeah, it has an SSD and 8 gigs of RAM. I don't know. I don't really care about I actually do care about SSD. Things load quickly on an SSD versus an HD. But this has what is it? This one has 1 terabyte, right? I just want to be sure. Yeah, 1 terabyte, 5400 RPM SATA hard drive. So things would load faster on this, but I don't think it's worth it. For $10 more, you can get something that's much better in my opinion. I want to look at this one though. I want one with not with Intel HD 620 graphics. I'd love to see one with a NVIDIA graphics card inside. And yeah, none of these deals seem to like really stand out to me too much, except maybe if you're looking for a 2-in-1. I know Lenovo tends to make good 2-in-1s if you're willing to pay for those prices usually. Yeah, this one has an i5 7200U with Intel HD graphics 620. And it's a full HD resolution. So, full HD, it's good. I like it. But again, I really want to see something with NVIDIA inside. Now, again, I'm not saying Intel HD graphics is all that bad. They've definitely improved from the other years they used to have them on laptops. But NVIDIA still performs better. And of course, I'm staying away from the AMD A processors, like, because based on my personal if you haven't seen my previous streams, I basically said that I haven't had good experiences with AMD A processor inside the laptops, and from other people I've heard, so I wouldn't recommend going for these at all. Just stay away from those. They're worth staying away from. 1 second. Give me just 1 moment, guys. Alright. Alright. Okay. So, yeah, oh, and by the way, if there's any deals that you guys see that I missed out on, let me know down below. Let me know in the comments, because I do tend to read them. I'm, like, kind of multitasking, trying to, like, look at these and look at the comments, too, on my phone. Yeah, well, anyways... So, yeah, like, again, these deals aren't anything too special. This one, it's got a 512 gigabyte, SSD solid-state drive. But again, Intel HD graphics 620, nothing special on there. I'd rather just go for this one. This one is a great deal for the HP Pavilion i5. And if anything, I would go for either one of these. If performance, if you're going to be, doing basic stuff, if you want it more so for... something that's flexible and cheap, and you're not going to be doing anything too heavy, then yeah, this is the way to go, because it has an Intel i3, 8 gigs of RAM again, an Intel HD graphics 620, yeah, I would go for this. But if you're willing to pay a little more, Lenovo is usually a good choice if you can, if you're willing to spend the money for it. But yeah, nothing else too big here. And down here, I didn't really look at this before, so let's see, save $1. Medium rectangle box. If you want a box, I guess that's where you go. And yeah, nothing else I see here. So moving on to the next page, we got the Acer 24-inch LED LCD monitor. Now, unless if this is like 1 millisecond, it has a 1 millisecond response time or something, I wouldn't recommend getting this. And okay, 4 milliseconds, that's a decent deal. Here's what I got to say about this. I've seen monitors come down, like if you're looking for, okay, I guess, well, those are like 22-inch or 21.5-inch displays that go for $60. So if you're willing to hold off and you want a smaller monitor, then definitely you'd go for something that Best Buy has, or wait until actual Black Friday starts, because Amazon tends to have these deals go to like $59.99. Not this one specifically, but that's what usually happens. And so I guess for the price, this is actually acceptable. So 1920 by 1080. It's a VA panel though, but it is IP. Oh, it's actually IPS. Okay, so IPS is good for colors. And 4 millisecond response time, 60 hertz, so you'll get 60 FPS. And you get up to 3 years of warranty for parts and labor. Interesting. Yeah, actually a good deal, I'd say. This is also a very interesting deal. A Dell 4K monitor going for $249, $250. Let me actually look this up a little bit. So there are reviews out there. I'm going to go on Dell's website and Amazon's to quickly look through this, because this is something I would personally pick up. I'm actually personally looking to pick up a 4K monitor, or one with like 144 hertz. I'm not sure exactly which one I'll go for, but we'll see. We'll see. So yeah, okay, so 3.1 out of 5 stars. This is out of 9 people. Monitor adding the 3-year warranty is a deal maker. Let's see. 5. Okay, so it's a TN panel. Okay. All right. So it's interesting. You get owned while playing games. Yeah, this guy is a troll. Yeah, I can live with the 2 millisecond response time, but at 60 hertz, you get owned while playing games. Yeah, this guy's probably used to using a 144 hertz monitor or something. Not this along with an XPS 9550. Many accounts, monitor is a bad choice if you're not accustomed to this. Monitor may be okay. If you're looking for high quality, buy an IPS monitor. So it is a TN panel, okay? So the thing with TN panels, we talked about this yesterday. IPS has better colors. TN doesn't, but TN's is better for, what is it, preventing ghosting. It's better for gaming. But again, this is at 60 hertz. Refresh rate, let's see what the millisecond response time is. They said it was, what, 2 milliseconds? So 2 millisecond response time is still relatively good, I gotta say. Okay, so response time is between 2 to 3.9 milliseconds. Haven't really heard there being a variation between the two, but, or I don't know how to explain it exactly, but yeah, okay. I would probably go for the one at Best Buy. If I'm correct, that's an IPS monitor. So the next deal we have here, let's see. Yeah, so these deals look pretty good, I gotta say. For tech deals, Staples is looking like a promising option here. And so you got Duracell batteries, doesn't matter. So they also have the Google Home Mini, and you get a $10 Visa gift card with rebate, via rebate. Nah, forget that. You can get a better deal at Walmart and Target for that. And now what's interesting is that we got some chair deals here, which is something that I personally like. I remember I walked in last year, I think it was at Staples and Office Depot. And yeah, chairs are pretty expensive. You won't believe it. But yeah, there's some decent deals here, like this chair, the Lazy Boy Brahms chair. They say, oh, it originally goes for $299. Nah, you can just look it up right now. Staples is probably selling it for about $200 or something. Let's see. Yep, $200. So about $30 less, or $20 less. And then this is also a decent deal. This is just going to be $10 off. They say it's perfect for gaming. It looks like a cheap version of a gaming chair. Like, if you look this up, this looks like a cheap version of the Erosi Vernaza gaming chair. I mean, look at this. This looks pretty nice. Very expensive, though, $400. It looks very comfy and everything. This, not so much. It looks very simple and plain looking, but it's $10 off, so I don't know if $10 really does justice. For some people it might, others it might not. The reviews on here, it seems to be that it's good overall. Let me look at the reviews, though. Excuse me, let me get some water, too. Man, my throat's getting dry. Oh, man. Keep my water away from me. Alright, so back to the lecture at hand. Too early to rate from confidence. Having a couple of minor flaws, the chair did not affect assembly and functionality. Okay, well, there's only 4 reviews, so I'll take it with a grain of salt that it's a good choice or decent choice. Looks good, though. I also personally like these two. I'm interested to see. This is going for $60. And then this one is going for $90. So let me actually look this up. I mean, the gray, that looks comfy. I don't know about you guys. I know this is kind of ridiculous looking at chairs. Like, out of all the things you could be looking at. Okay, so just $10 off. Whatever. Oh, and doesn't have a good review. Okay, nice looking chair. Love the gray, but not so comfy after long hours on the computer. Okay, this is a biggie for me because, like, I need something for long periods. So I guess I got my answer right there. I guess I would have to go for something a little more expensive like this if I want to get a good chair to be able to sit down for long periods of time. Let's see. No reviews. Oh, there's a lot of reviews for this. So it's going... Oh, it actually is going for $300. Is this the right one? Yeah, leather big and tall chair. So it's got quite a few reviews. 4.5 out of 5 stars. Not really for tall people. Let me see. Well, they claimed that it's good for longer. The bolts and arms should be longer for more lasting construction. So it only claims that it can be used for long periods. Not sure exactly, but this is definitely something I guess I'll be putting on my list. Even though it looks plain, but as long as it's comfy, that's what really matters to me. I do like the color of the $90 one, though, but it's not worth it if I can't have it for long periods of time. One more thing I want to check out, and yeah, I know, guys, we're going to move forward really quickly. So let's see here. Okay, so we got... Okay, so 21 reviews. Seem to be positive, relatively positive. This is something I'd like to see. Chair is nice and comfortable. Gave it 4 stars because after reading the description. Place. Okay, okay. I did not realize it. Okay. Interesting. Let's see. I just want to see something quickly about long periods. So if it's good for long periods of time, then I guess I would go for that. But either way, guys, I just got to say, for tech stuff, this seems like the place to go for these deals. Now, of course, I also have Office Depot open. And boy, do I have a lot of other tabs open here I'll close. We were going to look at the monitor, but I'm just like, look too much at monitors. Either way, that's a decent deal for a TN panel, 4K. And I don't know why we can't go to the next one. So we'll try clicking refresh. Because this is going for $60. I'd rather pay $60 rather than $180. Like, huge difference right there. Huge. Okay, so second page. Everything's looking good. Okay, yeah, so this seems like it's a decent... It's decent for its price. So yeah, this is something I would pick up too. This and this. Or maybe I would go for this instead of this if you're willing to pay a little more, but you don't want to pay $180. But yeah, either way, moving on. Okay, so this 2 terabyte, that's fine. Nah, this isn't a good deal. These aren't good deals here. Let's see what other stuff we got. So we got a... nope, nothing too special here. And then... no, yeah, forget these printer deals. I'm not... I don't know about specs too much about printers. But either way, if you're looking for the cheapest printer, like they're going to have like a really cheap $20 printer that comes out. And like I said many times before in the other streams, is that you'll find it for a cheap price here. I mean, you'll find it for a cheap price on eBay. All right. Yeah, so anyways, yeah, these printers aren't great. I don't know. I can't really tell if they're great deals or not. It seems like they're not. But I mean, maybe these might be all right. This might be an all right deal here too, but we're going to move forward. We don't really care too much about printers, do we? We got Kleenex. Hold up. Oh, they're carbonating bottles. Okay. Nope, nothing special here. Nothing. We got shredders here. If you're looking for like a cheap shredder, they're selling one for $25. It's on the front page. You can go back and check. I have the link down below for this stuff so you can check it yourself. And let's see. A 9.5-inch laminator. I don't know. Yeah, okay. Okay, so here's another deal that's pretty interesting. The Logitech Z130 speakers. These are going for $10. That's a great deal. Now, these usually go for about $16 to $20 online. And now that it's going for $10, that's a great deal right there. I mean, for the price of what it is, if we just search it up here, we'll see that, yeah, it's $15.99. These speakers are good for the price, based on, like, what I've seen. So, let's see. Very low-end bass. Yeah, again, that's fine. For $10, I wouldn't mind that. I can't complain about it too much. Yeah, so good deal here. We also have these flash memory cards going for starting at $19.99. So 64 gig is going for $20. I also like what they're selling at Best Buy. 128 gigabyte card going for $30. They also have one going for $19.99, and I think there was one for $14.99. I could be wrong, though. Oh, and you also get $10 off a micro SD card for drones and other devices. Okay. Oh, wow, and you got a 4 terabyte, let's see, 4 terabyte external hard drive here for $90. That's a decent deal, I gotta say. So you save $20. That's not much. Actually, that is quite a bit for these things. Yeah, 4 terabytes. Wow. Yeah, these things are getting cheaper all the time. And then this is another decent deal. It's not. Yeah, I'll say it's decent. Okay, so usually this goes for $15. Now it's going for $13. So if you're looking for like the cheapest mouse, and this is a wireless set, so $13 here. The one problem I have with wireless is that I started having problems with them after like a year or 2 years of using wireless devices. So that's just, or I mean keyboard and mouse. I think it was just the mouse though. And then I tend to get problems every now and then with connectivity with the keyboard. But again, I have an external Bluetooth USB drive on mine, so it really depends on the person. If you don't have problems, I guess might be a decent deal. And then Logitech MK710 wireless keyboard and mouse set. Let me search this up just to make sure it's a good deal. Okay, so we're seeing it for 40. Oh, that's $550 though. 710, yeah. So it seems like it's a good deal. I don't know. I think I would rather, as long as it's a mechanical keyboard. If it's not a mechanical keyboard, then yeah, I'd probably just stay away from this then. Yeah, so we got, let's see what else we got here. Okay, we got some more deals here, so it's not over. So we got the Samsung 24-inch curved LED monitor. Forget this deal. Right now they're having it on sale. Let's go on Reddit quickly, guys. I'll show you. I hope it's still in stock. So if you go to my Reddit, and I should have it, yeah, right here. So it's going for $116 right now, and this is lower than any other place. Brand new, sold by Newegg on eBay. This is a good deal. It's not an auction or anything, but if you're going for this, this is what you should go for. Now, one thing you got to keep note is that 24 inches is still small. Someone told me, I think it was on Reddit, that they would recommend an ultra wide or a larger screen to get that more immersive display or to get that more curved feel. Otherwise, 24 inches is kind of small. So just keep that in note. Just keep that in mind. But yeah, this deal, there's a better deal available now. So that's all it is for that. So we got a Dell 24-inch Ultra Sharp. So I don't know what's so sharp. Oh, 1920 by 1200 resolution display. But let's see. 8 millisecond response time. I don't like that. I don't like that at all. 16 by 10 panel IPS technology. That's all right. There's a base and mount compatible. But yeah, I don't like the 8 millisecond response time. So it's got to be 60 hertz or something. But either way, I'm going to skip out on that. Now, this one's decent. Acer 27-inch curved LED monitor. 1920 by 1080 at 60 hertz. Oh, it's a VA panel, though. It's full HD. It's your it looks like your standard. I just want to know the millisecond response time. Let's see. Nope, doesn't show it. Okay, so we're going to have to look this one up. Yeah, so, let's see here. Oh, it's going for 100. Oh, it's used, though. Okay. Makes sense. Yeah, so, let's see. I'm looking at this. I feel like this looks familiar. Okay, so they also have one going for 144 hertz. That's $50 more. Okay, so it has a 4 millisecond response time. Looking at the few reviews... Great picture, but not Windows 10 friendly. Okay. I see. Interesting. Okay, not a bad deal, though. This is something I guess I would put on my list if I was going for a curved monitor. I'd rather get this than the Samsung. But if you're going to go for the Samsung, get it from eBay right now. I'll try to link it down below if hopefully I remember. And then you also have the Samsung 27-inch curved LED monitor. Unless if the specs are better, if it has like a 1 millisecond response time, and it seems like it doesn't, I'll just go for Acer. Now, it depends on the color, too. Like, this might be better in color than this. I'm not too sure, but I'm not going to spend too much time on that because, yeah. And then HP also has their own. HP does have, I have their one here, 23-inch HP Pavilion 23CW. It's actually pretty nice in colors and everything. It's pretty dynamic, and yeah, this one has a 7 millisecond response time. But yeah, I wouldn't really go for this. Actually, instead of Samsung, I'd probably look at getting this one instead. HP tends to be better. And now the deals aren't over yet. So now here's the other thing. AOC gaming monitor, 24-inch gaming monitor. This has a 1 millisecond response time and 144 hertz refresh rate. For $160, that's not bad at all. I believe this is a TN panel, so let me double check that actually. Oh, and let me check out the comments. So sorry, guys. I was just getting carried away. I was just like looking at it for the stuff I'd pick up. So let's see. Okay, so on this and that. Okay. Okay, so Abdil's asking if I can check out the Spectre 20-inch LED monitor. So let me just put that there. Spectre LED inch E 2005W -1600. Okay. LED monitor. Oh wow, this is going for $64.99. Full HD. Okay, is this full HD? Nah. Yeah, you'll see these deals are like a dime a dozen. It's not a good. I don't like the price. I think you can get a 1080 resolution or a full HD monitor if you wait a little longer. So that's all I can say about that. Let me look at some other questions just really quickly, guys. I'm just going to take a look at one or two other questions here. And I'll have these up to just check it out. Let me close some other stuff so it doesn't get too cumbersome. Okay, we got that there. All right, so let's see. Pookie, what's that link you sent? Okay, so anyways, yeah, I want to see. I'll check the link that you sent a little later. If you can explain to me what that is, I'll check it out. Okay, so anyways, see what we got here. All right, so the AOC 24-inch gaming monitor. So is this a TN panel? I feel like it is. Let me search it up. TN. Going down. Brightness. IPS. Nope. Yeah, I'm not sure if it's an IPS or TN. Let me just look it up on here. Let's see if we get that. Yeah, the people are saying it is a TN monitor. So the color quality, so one guy says it's poor. But yeah, again, for the price, $160, that's not bad. This is something I'd consider picking up if you're a gamer, if you're like competitive with like FPS and stuff. Oh wow, that's unfortunate. But yeah, overall it seems all right. The reviews here, there's only 9, so we can just go through it quickly. True 144 hertz. Okay, that's good. Let's see. Works as advertised, so it is 1080 at 144 hertz, so that's good. That's good. Speakers are awful. Yeah, I mean, usually the speakers are pretty bad on these low-end ones. If they even have a speaker, they're usually like, what, 4 watts or something? 4 or 5 watts. All right. Yeah, not overall, good for its price. I think ASUS, Best Buy is having an ASUS monitor for $150, same specs. But I hear it's not as good, if I'm correct. We're not going to spend too much time on that. Let me turn off the heat, man. It's so hot in here. Sorry about this. There's a lot of pauses and delays here. Wow. Man. All right, so let's see here. So. So, anyways, we got this. And, okay, so these are not good deals for monitors. Sorry to say that, but that's just how it is. I mean, okay, it has an i7. I'll give it that much. But with the, okay, 12 gigs of RAM. So I guess that's justified for this. I personally prefer the one that Best Buy is selling for $650 and $700. They both have GTX 1050s. No, one has GTX 1050. The other one has a GTX 1050 Ti, I believe. They both have 8 gigs of RAM, so that's good enough for gaming and stuff like that. But if you want something even better, I guess this would be a decent deal. I haven't really looked at the prices for ones with i7s, but $859. But again, that's a $150 difference. I would personally go for those because they're cheaper. That's just me, though. Okay, and yeah, and then we got another gaming chair here. I think it's the same thing we saw before. Yeah, it is. And so here we've got some other deals for the... let me go ahead and answer comments in the end in just a moment. I'm just going to go ahead and try to get through this really quickly because I think we're almost done. So let's see. So I think it's similar stuff we saw except for this one and this one. This looks ugly to me. This also I don't like. 6-inch folding table for $40. I don't know about if that's a good price or not, or a good deal. Then you got all this stuff here. $10 off when you buy a 3-month gold membership card. Okay, so for Xbox One users. Do Staples sell consoles? I'm not sure. Okay, and that seems to be it for the deals here. So let me go ahead and answer your questions right now at this point in time. All right, so let's see. All right, so what's the difference between a gaming monitor versus a regular monitor? Well, here's the thing. It really depends on if it's I might have just mentioned it just now, like just said gaming monitor. So unless if like they say it in the title itself that it's a gaming monitor, sometimes that could just be a gimmick. Gaming monitor basically means like it would be, maybe I would assume it's a TN panel versus IPS. IPS has better colors. They're more vivid. And like TN panels tend to be washed out. Feel washed out, but they prevent ghosting, I believe is what the right term is. And so it looks smoother, even though the colors are like more dull on there, but it's smoother in gameplay. So that's kind of what a gaming monitor is. Sony $20 headphones on Amazon, please. Let's look that up. All right, $20 Sony headphones. Let's see. Yeah, I don't know exactly which one you're talking about. There's so many of them. If you want to send a link, feel free. Oh, these are going for about, I think there's a sale going for these soon that's going to come down to like $250 or $230. So this might be worth checking out too. But yeah, I don't see it here. All right, moving on. Huawei 6X unlocked smartphone. Yeah, let's see. Let's see here. All right, let me check your link out really quickly. Where'd it go? Here it is. All right, we're going to check this out. Huawei Honor 6X unlocked. Okay. So, the Huawei Honor 6X. Why does it sound familiar to me? Huawei Honor 6X. Yeah, there's something about this. I want to say there's another one out there like this. 8 megapixel. Oh, I think I'm thinking of the Huawei Sensa 4G LTE. Huawei Sensa 4G LTE. Yeah, this one is going for cheaper. You can get this for, I guess it's $100 right now. Yeah, certainly. Let's see. I think this is similar to the Huawei Sensa. Let me look at the comments really quickly. Or the Honor. Oh, so it's similar to the, maybe the 5X? I remember it was similar to one of the Honor phones. Yeah, I'm really trying to think. This feels familiar though. Yeah, not a bad deal. I think I've seen it before for $200. This is $3 less, and you get a Huawei selfie stick. So I guess that's worth it. Yeah, it's a good price for what it is. It's at a good price. Yeah, not a bad deal here. Thanks for recommending this, Pookie. All right, let me check out. Yeah, thanks for sharing this, Pookie. Appreciate it. Yeah, this is not a bad deal here for the Huawei Honor 6X. Now, I said I'd look through the Office Depot deals, but I'm gonna look at the comments a little more. What's going on, TechRite? Let's see what else we got. Any other monitors under $70? At this point in time, no. If anything, wait until a few days from now, so about Thursday or Black Friday weekend, and even December, when prices tend to come down for those monitors. I think the best time would be this weekend or Thanksgiving, actual Thanksgiving day, as that's when the prices come. I think I'll live stream then. I'm not sure. I'm probably going to be a little busy, but I'll try to live stream some deals that are available either then or on Friday, which is technically Black Friday, but it's after most of the deals are there already, or Saturday to see what deals are going to stay there for the monitors. So, yeah, I'll try to do that. And so let's see what else. All right. Farhan Raza says, could you later do a review on the PC Android gamepad? PC Android gamepad, huh? Let's take a look at that. Oh, interesting. Is this what you're talking about, the Logitech gamepad? No, it's probably not. Could you send me a link, Farhan, for which one you're talking about specifically? Black Friday price is $149.99. Oh, that's even better. Okay, if it's at $150, that's an even better deal. I think 3,300 milliamp hours is acceptable for what it is. One thing I don't like about Huawei is their heavy skin on their phones. It's just awful. It like kind of drains battery, but it slows down the phone too. So I would like to see. Does this have 3 gigs of RAM? I hope so. I would really hope so. Yeah. Okay. Good. If it had 2 gigs, I would have been like, maybe it's worth reconsidering. But wow, for $150, the specs here seem to be really good. A Mali T83 T830 MP2. I haven't heard of this GPU. Sounds like it could be. I'm not sure. Let's take a look at the thing here. Actually, it's kind of hard to compare because this is an Exynos processor. I'm not sure if this is Exynos. It might be, but really, I'd like to know exactly which one it is. But since we have the Mali one here, let's see. Well, if anything, it looks good on here, playing Need for Speed. So I would assume the GPU is fine. And then the CPU is what I want to know. It says high silicones, Kirin 655. But regardless, based on what I see here, I like it. 1080p screen. Now, this is one other thing I like. You know, this might be an unpopular opinion, but I like 1080p screens over 1440p screens on phones. The reason I like 1080p screens is because it doesn't consume battery life as quickly as like a 1440p screen would. And it's hard for me to tell the difference between a 1080p screen and a 1440p screen. Unless if you put them together, then it's noticeable. Other than that, you know, 1080p is like good enough for me. All right, let's see what else we got here. No Gomez. Yo, can you check for some PCs looking for a cheap build? Are you saying you want to build a cheap PC or do you want something that's pre-built? Pre-built. Because that in and of itself is like going to take a long time. That would have to be a separate video completely. If anything, building a PC about a few weeks ago I would have said it's a bad idea. Right now it's still not the best idea, but it's actually, prices have been a little lower because the GTX 1080 came down to $500 now. So that means like prices are kind of normalizing. Let's see. Okay, like a GameSir. Okay, Farhan. So, wait, hold on a second. I think I have a GameSir. Yeah. I have a GameSir pad here, right? I've been using this for a long time. Oh, gosh. I'm starting to remember this now. Yeah, a company sent this in for me to, like, check it out. And I don't think I ever made a video on this. So, yeah, this is a GameSir. It's a $50 one that I have. Let's see. Let me just search it up on Amazon because it's on Amazon. So, yeah, let's see here. Gamester. This is the one I have. G4S Bluetooth wireless gaming controller. And this has worked really well with me. The only thing I dislike about it are really, it's really just like the colors here. Like the colors don't turn off, and that can be annoying at nighttime a little bit. But it's kind of a small thing. I do also like how this can open up, and you can put a phone in there. So that is it is quite nice. I personally haven't used my phone on it yet, so, but you can put it there for like, I don't know, or not, I don't know, but it's like, yeah, you can put it there for gaming or like a kickstand in a way. You can think of it. Yeah, really nice controller. It's certainly something I've gotten used to because I have the Xbox One controller here. The thing I like about this is that there's rubber bands on the side, so it feels like you get a better grip. And the battery life is pretty good on this too. I don't know how long it lasts, but it's like, it's long enough for me. Like, I can play days on end and before I need to recharge it. Not days on end, but it's like I play like 1 or 2 hours maybe every day or every other day. Yeah, either way, good thing. I think there was like very few times, very occasionally, where it didn't, like, it kind of just like crashed on me and it stopped working. It's not like it came out of the blue, or not like out of the blue, but it's like, how do I put it? It's like I can still pause the game and everything if I want to, and I can just start using my keyboard quickly. But for some reason, it stopped working. Now, I haven't seen that happen lately, but it happened before, so that's just one thing to keep in mind. All right, let's see what else we got here. All right, Arc Skill says, what about Ben